Good day, everyone. It is John from the Worship Portal. It is great to see everyone today. If you're in the chat, I want you to say hi. I want you to let me know where you're watching from. We're going to be having a little bit of fun tonight. I see Nat in the chat already, watching from your cafe, also known as The Office, I see. That is good to hear, Nat. I hope things are going well with the freelancing and all of that. I hope it's going well. But we're going to have some fun tonight because what we're going to be doing... hey, Gabe. Good to see you, mate. We are going to be looking at the top 10 covers that you have sent me of 2020. This is something I've wanted to do for a little while. I just finally got around to compiling them on January 18th of 2021. But we're going to be doing this tonight. We're going to be going through my favorite covers that I have found or that you've sent me of Worship Portal tracks through the year. We'll be starting at number 10, going all the way down to number 1. I'll give you my thoughts. We'll hang out. We'll be having some fun. But like I said, if you're in the chat, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what songs you like that the Worship Portal has done. Throw questions in the chat. I'm totally open to answering questions and having some fun tonight. This is really celebrating you guys who have made the Worship Portal what it is and to continue doing what we're able to do here. Nino, watching from the Philippines. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Right before we get started, guys, we got 10 tracks to get through. I don't know how long that's going to take with chatting and stuff like that. So I want to get started soon, but I do want to mention two things. You see these two things right below me. First one is Patreon, looking to go full-time this year. And because of the nature of what I do on YouTube, which is cover songs, YouTube's never paying me that much at all. They actually don't really like me right now in terms of copyright. So my patrons are really pushing this channel forward. Got a crazy goal this year to get 2021. Get it? Patrons at $2 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee per month. Set it, forget it. You'll be helping out the channel in a huge way, and you'll be getting some really good perks, even more coming soon. Got some special things to announce later on about that. And then the other one, which is down here, which is to get to 100,000 subs on YouTube. Like I mentioned, my goal for this year is really only 50,000, but to get to 100,000, I'll actually be able to talk to YouTube and get some answers on some of these copyright issues that we've been having. I try to talk to them now. They don't want to hear me because I've only got 20-something thousand subs. So once I get to 100, they have to talk to me. So I'm really trying to get that. So if you guys want to share it with your friends, get them to subscribe, make a second channel, subscribe with that. Why not? That'd be really helpful. But let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it with number 10. Like I mentioned, if you have questions, if you want to chat, throw them in. We'll be chatting as we're talking about this. I'll be giving you my thoughts on the songs as we're going through them. But the first song we're going to go to, which is number 10 in the spot of my top 10, this is Build My Life by Karen Matthew. The reason I like this song is because it's real. She worships, and this was also one of the first ones that somebody sent me. This is one of the first songs that somebody sent me that I just really loved. So let's give this one a listen and a watch, actually. This is Karen Matthew with Build My Life, House Fires, number 10. Hey, Grace, good to see you, Dal. Karen Matthew, Build My Life, number 10 of my favorite songs this year. Oop. My bad. Start that. Canada you're watching from. Let me know where. Who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. From Ottawa. All right. Good to know. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the super chat. Guys, if you want to give a super chat, helps the channel out a lot. Feel free. You don't have to. This is free. But if you appreciate what the Worship Portal does, Patreon's the best way to get involved. Really helps out. But super chats are awesome as well. Mehira, thank you so much. Man, sometimes I just can't help but sing. Every time I watch this, I have to sing. I can't help it. I love how she's worshiping. I love how she's getting involved. I think she covered another one of my songs too. No problem. God bless. Thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you as well, Meherit. Man, somebody like Karen here, I would love to have on stage in my church. How she worships, it's engaging, it's honest, it's real. I'd love to have her on stage at my church. My trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show. Ah, awesome. Hey, Abe, good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome. With your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. And holy, there is. Just love how she's worshiping. This is why it's number 10 on my list, guys. Number 10 on my list. Oh no, what happened? Sorry about that. Internet glitch. Oh man, guys, what do we think of this? What do we like? What do we like? Let me know in the chat. Your love, it is a firm foundation, and I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation, and I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. I will build my life just the honesty. Upon your love. Love it, Karen. It is a I love how fearless she is in the spirit. It's so personal and so intimate, so very much anointed. She's a gifted worship leader, tell you what. Hey, Keziah, good to see you. Is it Keziah or Kezia? I can't remember what I called you last time, and I'm not sure if it was correct. Guys, that was awesome. Love it. Love it. Karen, that was number 10. Guys, for those just joining us, please say hi in the chat. I want to encourage you to let me know where you're watching from. Keisha. Oh, Keisha. Okay, that's easier. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining us. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. Tonight we're doing the top 10 of covers that have been sent to me and the ones that I love. Please let me know which ones you like, which ones you've liked that we've seen on stream. And what I'm also going to be doing is, just so you guys can show these creators some love that have supported the worship portal and been so vulnerable as to sing and to put themselves out online, I'm going to put all of their links in the chat. So here is Karen Matthews' link. Guys, go subscribe to her. Go show her some love. Like the video, comment on it, let her know that you came from here. But she was number 10 on my list of top 10 covers of Worship Portal songs. Let's move right along. Right before we move along, guys, what do we think? If you're in the chat, let me know how many hearts out of 5 you give Karen. What do you think? I myself, I love that. Like, well, guys, just so you know, this is my top 10. I'm always going to give someone 5 hearts out of 5. This is literally my top 10. So no one's going to get less than 5 from me. But let me know what you think in the chat. While we load up the next one. 5 hearts from Nino. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's get this next one loaded up. This one's a doozy. This one's recent too. This one I think I showed last week. Was it 2 weeks ago? Last week's. 5 golden hearts from Keisha. All right. 5 golden hearts. How's that? Go big or go home, right? 5. What is that from Mehra? Are they hearts with little dots on the bottom? I don't know what they are. That's weird. Oh, are they exclamation hearts? I don't think I've ever seen those. Grace gives it 1 thumbs up. How many hearts is that equivalent to, Grace? What's the exchange rate right now between Australian thumbs up and hearts? All right, let's get onto this next one as we're still sending some of those through. Right as there's a WandaVision ad. Anyone seen WandaVision yet on Disney Plus? My wife and I watched it the other night. It's all right. I think it'll take a little bit for us to get into, but not bad. All right, guys, this is number 9. Number 9 out of my favorite covers of 2020. This one came right at the end of the year, and it was kind of surprising, to be honest. Great harmony. Thanks, Grace. Appreciate it. Sometimes I just can't help but sing. I'm not going to be singing to this next one because it is a trumpet solo along with the Oh Holy Night track. Now, this is Trumpet Gains on YouTube. This guy's been doing well. This song has 30,000 views already just since Christmas Eve, and he's got 32,000 subs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this link right away so you guys can have a second to go subscribe. But this is the next video. This is number 9. This is Trumpet Gains on YouTube with Oh Holy Night. This is a fun one, guys. Let's check it out. Let me know what you like as we're going through. He's doing well, I'll tell you what. It's a cool channel. I like that he gives the sheet music away. Just, there it is. You don't have to pay for it, none of that. That's really cool. Like the little snow effect he has going on. Just wait till it gets to the end. This is impressive. Is this the Gaines guy? Yeah. Trumpet Gains is his name. Trumpet Gains. Mixed really well. Great tone, great vibrato on the trumpet. Was away from computer and came back. I remember this guy. Yeah. He's great. So clean. Nice little run there. Very trumpety. Ooh, switched mouthpieces, just so you know. This one sounds warmer. A little trill. I love this pre-chorus. The bass with the keys, like sort of wonder keys, and that suits so well. Ooh. Here's the big chorus. What's he gonna do? Love the bass octave slide. Yeah, Nate did a great job on the bass. Especially that pre-chorus. I love it. Hey, Jalen, good to see you, mate. What song are you working on? Woo! There we go. My goodness. That control is not easy. And guys, this is impressive. That's why it's my number 9 pick tonight. Number 9 pick. I wrote one entitled Numbers 23. It's cool. I'd love to hear it when it's out. He's so clean. That is so difficult to be that clean on trumpet with that tiny a mouthpiece and to control it like that. This is also very impressive. Right? It's like he's just trying to show off now. All right, Trumpet Gains. Great job. That was awesome, guys. That's why that is number 9 on my list of top 10 songs and covers that I've had this year. Nat, show off. Yeah, tell you what. That's why it's number 9. All right, let's jump into number 8. But before we do that, guys, what do we think? How many hearts out of 5? Are we all just going to give 5 hearts every time? That'd be kind of boring, but, you know, I love seeing hearts in the chat. So I'm going to give 5 hearts with some fire. That one's definitely great for me. I love that. I've always said I love it when people cover my songs with instruments as opposed to a voice. Like, I love hearing voices, and believe me, most of these are a voice. But when someone does it with an instrument that is, that's different, it's not expected, like a trumpet on a holy night, just like that, it's beautiful. I love it. I love to hear it. All right. As we're putting those hearts in the chat, let's jump into number 8 on the list. Number 8 on the list was special because when I first added it, love it. Nat's got 5 hearts with 5 gains too. Trumpet gains, makes sense. So this next one I love a lot because it was so surprising to me. I put it in here because I thought it was a cover of Sea of Victory. I initially wanted to show it because it was a cover of Sea of Victory, which not many people cover that song, to be honest. It's one of my, I wouldn't say it's poor performing, but it's not one of the highest ones that of the songs on my channel. So I was like, yeah, someone's going to cover Sea of Victory. I don't really care how good it is. I'm going to show it. But then what Kristen Inney did to this song, it was just shocking. It was surprising. I did not expect it at all. And I think it came out really, really well. So guys, this is number 8 on my list of top 10 songs for 2020. This is Kristen Inney with a mashup of Waymaker and Sea of Victory. Number 8. Let's check it out. Right? Singing Waymaker to Sea of Victory. Never would have thought it would work. But it does. It gets better. Miracle worker, Waymaker, miracle worker, Waymaker, miracle worker. Right? How cool is this? This is so creative. Never would have thought it would work. This is why I do these tracks, guys. I love this stuff. I love the stuff that just shocks me and surprises me. New album. She's so good and I'm really liking it. Yeah, I love that new album. It's all copyright stuff that we have to deal with. That's what these things are for, Jalen. Trying to get to 100,000 subs so I can talk to YouTube about it. Otherwise, they won't talk to me. Morning Random from Saigon. Love it. And look how much she's worshipping. Look how much she's loving this. That's just another layer of icing there. She's loving this. She's having a blast. Love it. It just draws you in. Ah, beautiful. Love it. Love it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Absolutely love it. Guys, that is why Kristen Inney's version of Waymaker Sea of Victory mashup, like, number 8 on my list. Love that. So creative. She gets into it so much. She's worshiping. It is awesome. That is a blast. Kristen, great job. Absolutely love it. Number 8 on my list. What do we think, guys? How many hearts out of 5? How many hearts? Put in whatever you want out of 5, whether it's hearts or gains or fire, whatever. Give me 5 or something for Kristen. That was just phenomenal. I'm going to give 5 hallelujahs for that one. That was beautiful. Nino with the 5 hearts and the 5 fires. Love it. Love it. All right. While we're doing that, let's jump into number 7. Let's jump into number 7. Like I mentioned, guys, I don't know how long this is going to take to get through it with chat and all of that sort of stuff. But, Nightbot, are you really doing this to me? Sorry, guys. Nightbot is on the rampage again, spamming words and phrases. Oh, Nightbot, don't do this to me. Nino, I'm sorry, mate. Let me see if I can get that fixed for you, for you, mate. Logged in there. Good. Sorry, I'm just going to fix Nightbot real quick. Where is it? Spam protection. Excess emotes. Let's just disable that for now. You can put as many emotes in the chat as you want. Nightbot's not going to be a dictator about it. Nino, feel free to put those back in the chat if you'd like. Very high give. Yeah, wow. Really intelligent version. So cool. 5 hearts from Demetria. Yeah, love it. That was great. All right, guys, this is number 7. This is just like that one blew me away. This one blew me away when I first saw it. This is number 7 on my list of top 10 covers for 2020. It is The Blessing by Amanda Malala. If you have not heard of Amanda Malala, she just crossed 100,000 subs. Yeah, she's at 117,000 subs. And this version of The Blessing is amazing for a few different reasons. One, it's in 5 languages. What are those languages? Portuguese, French, English, Lingala, and Korean. And there is a bridge. The bridge from Oceans is in this song as well, without changing my track. That is just phenomenal. It blew me away when I first heard it. Guys, you're going to love this. This is Amanda Malala. I'm going to throw the link in the chat so you can sub to her, show her some love, let her know where you got this from. But if you haven't heard of Amanda Malala, you're about to. You're about to. This is amazing. This is number 7 on my list, guys. Amanda Malala with the Blessing, with a little bit of Oceans thrown in. Here we go. I remember this one. Yeah, it's tough to forget. Why this is in my top 10. What's this, number 7, I said? What a voice. Yeah, you're not wrong. This song got me through 2020, and it'll definitely get me through 2021. I'm so glad I'm blessed to lead this at church. That's awesome, Jalen. Hey, when you have a video, you know what to do. Put it on the Discord, mate. So clean, and those runs are clean. Squeaky. So beautiful. It fits so perfectly.
My feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Guia-me pra que em tudo em ti confie.
How perfectly does that bridge fit this song? Length, chords, melody, everything. Fun fact, when I first did this song at my church, I threw this bridge into it because of Amanda. I just love it. Man, how good is her voice? She deserves that 100,000 subs. Absolutely. Here we go. Generation, in your family, in your children, in les enfants, de les enfants. I've listened to this so many times I can sing it in all 5 languages. And within you, il est with you, il est pour toi. Switching from language to language just like that, awesome. She's so good. How is Amanda, guys? How was Amanda? That was a phenomenal version. If anybody gives that less than 5, whatever you choose to, I'm sorry, you're wrong. That was awesome. Man, I'm going to give that 5. That's just straight fire. So good. The version, the singing, the production, just absolutely beautiful. Amanda Malela, great job. Guys, her link is just above in the chat. Please go give her some love. Go subscribe to her. Like that. It's got 300,000, almost 400,000 views. 11,000 likes, but it can always get some more. And throw some comments on there. Tell her where you came from. 5 for sure, even have 5 languages. Yeah, you're not wrong there, mate. Ah, my goodness. Spamming words and phrases. 5 Earths for all the languages. Nightbot, you gotta chill out, mate. Dimitri, I'm sorry for whatever just got deleted. If it was spam, then good, but I doubt it was. I didn't see it. All right, guys, let's jump right on to number 6. Right onto number 6. This one was fun. I posted this on the Discord a while ago, almost a year ago, actually. I think it was one of the first ones. But I really enjoyed this one because, once again, this is a track that hasn't done all that well on the channel. Like the big ones are The Blessing, Waymaker, Goodness of God. Everyone knows those. Everyone's played to my tracks. I get hundreds of those covers. But I don't get many of The Father's House. And that's one of my favorite songs to sing. And that is one I was praising, not spamming. Nightbot, you're killing me. But not many people do a cover to The Father's House. And it's one of my favorite songs, and it's one of my favorite tracks that I've done. I thought it sounded really good. And I think it's a shame that not many people are doing it. So I heard this one. This is Aaron Trincato, who is doing a saxophone cover of this, and he just rocks it. It sounds great. He's killing it. And he's just rocking this one. So let's check it out. This one's number 6 on my list out of of my top 10. Number 6 on my top 10 of cover songs in 2020. Let's check it out. Aaron Trincato, The Father's House. Saxophone, okay, yeah. Killing it. Harmonizing with himself. At the door, he ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Yeah. I get 90s wholesome sitcom vibes when I hear a sax. That's so cool. Yeah, he killed it. He loved this one. He was loving it. Super nice guy, too. I tell you what's a crime, guys. 340 views. That's it. I think like 50 of them are me. But we need to give him some love. You know what? Let me share this real quick. We need to show him some love. Guys, at the end, make sure you go back through the chat, click on all these links, subscribe, like, comment on all their videos. Definitely needs more. This is awesome. Ooh, that softness, that sweetness coming from that little soft run at the end there. Beautiful. I think it's mixed perfectly too. So often, and you won't hear it a lot today, but so often the track is too low, the singer or something is too high, or the opposite way. This is mixed beautifully. Like, subscribe, done. Everybody, be like Demetria. Like, subscribe, and comment on every one of these videos that we're showing today. I so appreciate you guys sending them in. Ooh, up an octave. Woo! Lay your burdens down. Here in the Father's house, take your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Love the 3 saxes here. Beautiful. Ah, man. How good was that, guys? How good was Aaron Trincato with The Father's House? That was just beautiful. I love that. That was bloody beautiful. Love it. He's so good. Like I said, guys, all these links I'm throwing in, feel free to scroll back through the chat and subscribe and comment and tell you where you came from, all that sort of stuff. Nightbot. All right, guys. Sorry. Hang on. Turning some of this stuff for Nightbot off. I still got to play with Nightbot. I apologize, guys. That's good. Okay, you should be good now with Nightbot. Demetria, please put those back in. You should be good now. But guys, let me know how many hearts or whatever's out of 5. Actually, there's a saxophone emoji, right? I'm gonna find it. Beautiful. That was amazing. I love that. Like I said, guys, before, firstly, if you're here, you haven't said hi, say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I want to know. I don't know where you're watching from. I love to see all over the world where people are. We're doing the top 10 covers of Worship Portal songs. That was The Father's House by Aaron Trincato Music, which was number 6. So we are officially halfway through our tracks. So far, we've had some ridiculous songs, some ridiculous covers from some super talented people. I love it. Guys, right before we get to number 5, to our top 5 songs for this year, I do want to mention these 2 bar graphs that we have right below us one more time. Trying to get to 2021 patrons this year. Get it, 2021? The reason being, I want to go full-time. YouTube is copyright heavy and not really liking a lot of what I do, so I'm fully dependent on my patrons to help out with that. If you'd like to support the channel and help me go full-time so I can make more music and stream more and do all this kind of stuff for you guys, $2 a month is all it takes. There are other tiers if you want some more perks, but $2 a month, you get some pretty cool stuff as well as some more stuff coming soon. The other one is 100,000 subs on YouTube. I got an aim of 50,000 this year, but 100,000 will allow me to talk to YouTube about these copyright issues. YouTube will not talk to me unless it is through a Twitter copy and paste bot. They won't talk to me. So I want 100,000, so they'll be forced to talk to me because I get a representative from YouTube to talk to. So if you have some friends, if you have worship teams that want to subscribe, go do that. I would really appreciate that as well. Really appreciate you guys. Adam, welcome, man. Good to see you. Let's get right into number 5. Number 5. Our number 5 is actually, so fun fact, with this top 10 list, I tried to limit it to one artist or one song per artist. These guys, I could have done probably 7 songs because they have covered a lot of Worship Portal music, a lot of my tracks, but also she was the lead singer on Oh Holy Night, which we released back in December, and she did a phenomenal job. This is Ilez and Avi Dobner. They are Hungarian worship leaders from London. They actually live in London right now, and I was very blessed to have Avi and Ilez sing on Oh Holy Night, which we released back in December, and they did a phenomenal job. And this is actually their cover of What a Beautiful Name. What a Beautiful Name is one of my favorite tracks that I've done. I think it came out so good, and I love the song. I love how it sounds. It doesn't get covered that much because I released it like 7 years after the original came out. But Avi did a cover, and my goodness, do I love it. And she sings it in Hungarian. I told you guys before, as much as I love people singing along to my songs, as much as I love people playing an instrument along to my songs, I absolutely adore hearing other languages worship to my tracks. And Avi has a phenomenal voice, a great heart for the Lord, and they're great supporters of the channel. So let's check him out. This is Avi Dobner singing What a Beautiful Name in Hungarian. These Worship Portal tracks. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, how many out of whatever you're choosing? Of course, I'm going to do 5 Hungarian flags. Wait, did the Hungarian flags not come up on YouTube? Wait, they show up on my app. Okay, it's probably just my software. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Wow, I want to see a collab of her and the one who sang The Blessing. Amanda. Then joined by the sax. So you want to see a collab with everybody so far, with the top, with number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's what you want. I think by the end, guys, we're gonna want to see a collab with everybody because these are awesome. All of these are awesome. It's the reason why it's my top 10. So Avi and Eli Dobner, they were number 5. Once again, guys, they've got under 5,000 subs, and that is criminal. Let's go subscribe and like that video. Watch all their other videos. That's their link to this song. Go show them some love. They're awesome. Love him. Super nice, super funny, and very talented with great hearts for the Lord. All right, so that's number 5. Let's jump to number 4. So number 4 is a special guy. I love this one. So once again, I seem to kind of really enjoy people that use the tracks that don't get a lot of love, right? So Waymaker and The Blessing and Goodness of God have got a lot of love. A lot of people like him. I think Waymaker, the female key at G, is I think that's got over 750,000 views just by itself, just that one song. But some of those ones, for example, like The Father's House, like What a Beautiful Name, and like this one, don't get that much love. And it's kind of sad. So when I was reached out to by Osby Berry, and he wanted to do a cover of Upper Room by Hillsong, which I loved recording that song. So difficult to record, but it was a beautiful song. I absolutely loved it. So when Osby wanted to do a cover of that, and I love Osby's voice. If you don't know who Osby is, I guarantee you do. Because a few years ago, a video went viral. It was this gentleman, Osby Berry, doing a mashup of So Will I and Do It Again. I guarantee you've seen it. It's got 32 million views. I guarantee you've seen it. But Osby is now a friend of the channel, done a few of my covers, and I love this version of Upper Room that he did. So let's check it out, guys. This is number 4 out of my top 10 videos covers of 2020 for the Worship Portal. This is Osby Berry doing Upper Room by Hillsong.
Your upper room, make my life your upper room. Jesus, make my whole life your upper room.
Love it. Osby's got such a clean voice, and what a range, right? What a range on him. And those runs it's like you're playing a piano almost. It's just perfectly on key and pitch. What do we think, guys? Out of 5. Out of 5, what do we think? Giving Osby a 5 rock hands out of 5. That was awesome. Loved it. Such an overflowing talent. Send some this way, my guy. All right. Yeah, I'd love to have to take some of his talent. But what I can do is I can put his link in the chat. And guys, I want you to go show Osby some love. Osby has a big Instagram following, and he's, like I said, he's an amazing worship leader that's known across the USA and across the world now because of that one. But he's had a lot of viral videos where he's done worship. And he's only got 5,000 subs on YouTube. He needs way more than that. So let's help him out. Tiffany, hey, new here. These tracks free to use. Will you be able to get your videos monetized using them? Tiffany, so they're free to use to kind of sing along to send to your worship team, to practice with. If you want to upload a cover on YouTube, I actually made a video that's on my homepage. And my Patreon is the way that you get the tracks, but it's super cheap. Like, I don't do this. If I did this for money, I could monetize it a lot better than I do. But it's super cheap. But just go watch the video on my homepage. It's called like How to Cover One of My Tracks or something like that. 5 hearts from Nat. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. That was number 4 out of our top 10. Number 4. Number 3 is actually a short one. It's actually a pretty short one. But number 3 is one that I fell in love with mostly because, one, the 2 guys that cover this are amazing at what they do. Secondly, my wife plays the viola. And one of the instruments is a viola. And I love hearing someone play it super well, just like my wife does. So, but this is Unicorn Breeding Ground. Interesting name, I know. But they are doing a cover of Oh Holy Night. And they do an amazing job. An amazing job. So let's check them out, guys. This is number 3. We're into the top 3. We're into the top 3 of my top 10 covers of Worship Portal tracks in 2020. And this is Unicorn Breeding Ground with Oh Holy Night. Just listen to this. You will love it, I promise. So sweet. And beautiful. And clean. Oh, man. There's the viola. There's the big boy. Yeah, tearing up already. Me too, Nat. What else is interesting is they're using my multi-tracks, but only a few tracks. Not all of them. Love that. Just what suits them and their style. They play so well off each other. Ah, it's beautiful. That little run was perfect. I don't think it was very difficult, but it was perfect. So heavenly. They're definitely doing the Lord's work, tell you what. And that's it, unfortunately. It's only less than 2 minutes. I tell you what, I could listen to a whole album of just those two guys playing along. Ah, that was beautiful. How many hearts out of 5, guys? Or how many whatevers out of whatever you want to choose? Let's give 5 praying hands. How about that? Let's pray for a whole album of just these two guys jamming. Because that was just beautiful. They're perfect. Nino with the 5 fires. Soul Care with 3 hearts. Demetria wants a whole album too. Yeah, guys, what I want you to do, I'm going to put their link in the chat because that was just beautiful. Go to them, subscribe to them, comment, and tell them that you came from my stream, we're watching it, and you want a whole album of just them, of just covers. That'd be beautiful. Go tell them that. I'll tell them that too after the stream. But guys, that was number 3. We have 2 more in our top 10 videos of 2020, our top 10 Worship Portal covers. We have 2 more, and these are my 2 favorite covers of the entire year. And guys, I know this is difficult. How on earth could we beat those 8 that we just heard? How on earth can we beat those 8? Well, we can do it with kids that are amazing at singing and love the Lord. That's how we can do it. If you've been on these streams before, you know who we're about to show. You know who we're about to show. But this is big friends of the channel. Started off our friendship very interestingly, but now I don't know what this channel would be without these guys. This is the Creative Trio. Number 2 song, Creative Trio, from my homeland of Australia, from Sydney, which is, it's okay. Melbourne's a bit better, but with a cover of one of my favorite tracks that I've done, which is Here Again. Here Again doesn't get enough love. I did that one. No one asked me to. I didn't think anybody wanted it. I did it because I wanted to. And this is my second favorite cover of 2020. This is the Creative Trio by Here Again. Yeah, Nat knows. She knows. Get ready for cuteness overload. Tell you what. Let's check him out. Creative Trio, Here Again. You'll love it.
Can't go back to the beginning.
I miss seeing gum trees. Is that weird? Watching this video makes me homesick.
Here in the middle is the place where you promised to be. I'm not enough.
Oh, man.
Unless you come, will you
three voices work so well together. Demetria. Oh, love it.
All you are, will you meet me here again?
That's a. You guys get some great shots too. I don't know where you find this beautiful, all these beautiful scenes. Great videography, good singing, great location scouting. Everything's just great. Great outfits.
Let your love rise above every fear.
Oh, just wait till it gets powerful, guys, till it kicks in. This is so good. It's heaps good. Did that help homesickness? Ah, thanks, Nat. Appreciate it, though. Raise them up in the way they should go. Great job, Mum and Dad. Nick and Grace are their mum and dad. Demetria, you may have seen Grace in the chat just above. That's Grace. That's these kids' mum. Too bad Grace isn't here. And I don't think she's in chat anymore to see her song be number 2 on my list. We'll have to share it with them. We'll have to comment on this.
I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again?
Man, how powerful is this?
'Cause all I
To see 3 kids this young worshipping with such power and vigor, like, oh, that's amazing. Here we go. Ooh, a little ooze. Ooh, so beautiful. True worshippers, tell you what. Awesome seeing the family praising together. Soul Care, just so you know, they did a cover of The Blessing where the parents are involved too. You should go see that. Aaron Trincado. So surprised mine made it to the top 10 for 2020. Hey, Aaron, I appreciate you, mate. Loved your father's house. That was great. Great harmonies, good power. These kids are killing it. These kids are going somewhere on YouTube, tell you what. Yeah, seriously, the videography is so good. Very jealous, honestly. Great job, Aaron. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, guys, show Aaron some love. You can tell the kids love what they're doing. Like, sometimes kids just want to do what their parents want, right? These kids love this. You can tell. And this end is just so sweet.
I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again? I'm not enough unless you come. Will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again?
Ah, just beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Number 2. That was number 2 on my list. Creative Trio with Here Again by Elevation Worship. How many hearts, guys? Give them something. Let's go up to 10 for these guys. Let's go up to 10. Let's go up to 10. First thing I'm going to do is everybody on here needs to go and subscribe because they've only got 1,000 subs, and that is absolutely criminal. So everyone needs to go subscribe, like this video, comment on the video. Grace was in the chat, but I don't think she is anymore. Ooh, let's stop that for a second. Grace was in the chat, and her husband Nick run this. So go comment on this video. Tell them that they got number 2. Tell them that they got number 2 on the list. She'll love it. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Let's they definitely need more subs. They've got some awesome stuff on their channel. Go see their other videos. They've covered a few Worship Portal tracks, but they've got even other, like their Christmas songs that they just brought out. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm giving a good hearty what am I going to do? I'll do this. I don't know how many this is. I'm just kind of spamming it. Hopefully Nightbot doesn't ban me too. That's awesome. That was great. So that was number 2, guys. That was number 2 on my list of top 10 Creative Trio with Here Again. One of the surprise favorites on the channel that I really, really enjoy. All right before we do number 1, guys. Number 1's important. Number 1's good. I like number 1 a lot. Obviously, it's my number 1. But right before we do number 1, one more time, I'm going to tell you, I'm trying to go full-time this year so I can produce more tracks, more content, more videos for you guys. And there's a real simple way that you can help out. I'm trying to get to 2021 patrons in 2021. $2 a month, higher if you want to, with some really cool perks, multi-tracks, and all of that. But I'm really trying to get there because I want to do more for you. I want to do this more. I want to stream more. I want to have more songs that you can choose from to worship along with. And for $2 a month, less than a cup of coffee a month, you can really help out. Set it, forget it, we'll be good. And help me get to 2021 subs because YouTube doesn't like my content because it's all copyrighted and stuff. Other thing, trying to get to, get to 100,000 subs so YouTube can talk to me about those copyrighted things. About those copyright issues that we're having, because otherwise they won't talk to me. I try on Twitter, I try through email, they just send me copy paste bots, and yeah, it's not fun. So subscribe to me on Patreon if you can. I'll throw the link in the chat, and then if you are watching and you're not subscribed, the button is right down there. It's red, it's free, and help me a lot. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate you. But right now, let's do number 1. Now this is interesting because out of all of 2020, the number 1 song was actually a song I streamed last week. Do you ever think you'll start producing your own type of multi-tracks where we can choose what part instruments we want? Yeah, I do that. They're my multi-tracks. You can get them on Patreon. Iron Kenobi. Iron Kenobi. I get it. Yeah, they're on Patreon. They're on the. You can grab them, take out whatever you want, keep in whatever you want. But like I said, guys, this is a cover that I only showed last week. It is brand new to me. I love 2 things about it especially. There's 2 things I love about it so much more than any other. I just absolutely love it. The first thing is it was reproduced. And what I mean by that is the person that covered it added a lot of instruments, added a lot of sounds. Now, usually that would be a bad thing. Because it would just become a mess. I try to create my tracks as full as they need to be, but all the instruments and parts that this gentleman added just added so much to the song, and it sounds beautiful. The second thing I love about this cover is it is the story behind it. A lot of people ask, why do I do this? And like, why do I offer these tracks for free or for so little? And like, why do I do this? And this is one big reason why. And I'll just share the basics. I don't want to get into too much. Somebody's father-in-law was very sick and came to America from a different country to get help. And the family produced a version of The Blessing with their whole family singing and adding in these extra instruments. And his father-in-law listened to this song, to their family worshiping, until they unfortunately died later that year. and he passed listening to his own family worshiping to a track that I helped create. And for me to be able to do something as small as to provide an instrumental that that can impact a family in such a time of need is why I do what I do. Sorry guys. But I love serving you in this way by providing these tracks so you can sing, so you can worship in the good times, but also in the really tough times. This, guys, is Random Music and his family singing The Blessing. Random was in the chat. Mate, I hope you still are. He's actually just up above. But this is my number one favorite cover of 2020. This is Random Music and his family. No matter what's going on at work, sickness in your family, depression, God is with you. God is for you. He's fighting for you. Press into him today, guys. Press into him today. That's what he wants. And your children, and their children, and their children, may his presence go before you, and beside you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you, he is with you in the morning, in the evening, in your coming, and your going, and your weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, he is for you, he is for you, he is for you, he is for you. Oh, check out those strings. He is for you. Oh, man, I love this version so much. Just the strings and the percussion and the choir. Listen to how epic this is. Man. With the four voices behind it, or in front of it. So big, so powerful. You grabbed a hold of this song and made it your own to speak into your situation. And got God to work for you. He is for you working through that situation. Oh, wow. Amen. Just absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Guys, Random in the chat there. Thanks, John, for your work. More blessings to you, your ministry, and your family. Guys, that is Random. He is the producer of this song. That is his family singing, and that was his story that you heard me say just before this, just before we played that song. Random, thank you so much for sharing your story with us on chat last stream, and for producing such an amazing version of this song that has blessed all of us in here tonight. Anyone who is going to watch this stream afterwards, I'm going to make a shorter video version of this top 10 as well. And Random, thank you so much. So guys, let's give Random some love in the chat, please. Random Music there. How many hearts? How many claps? How many high fives? Whatever you have in the chat. And please, Nightbot has been turned off temporarily, so feel free to spam away some love for Random, his family, and his story. Random, the end of that song is epic. I will be honest, when I first started hearing it last week, I thought, okay, this is okay, you know, a little bit of auto-tune used, this and that, but at the end, and then as you were telling your story, bro, I broke down. You can ask my wife after stream. We were talking about it for a while. Not only is the version beautiful, is what you did to my track. It makes it better. But the story and the heart behind it is just beautiful and shows God's faithfulness. Shows God's love toward you and your family. And it inspires me to do what little I can to produce more tracks so you guys can use it in order to feel closer to God in a time of great joy or a time of great need. Random, thank you so much for sharing that with us. It is my number one favorite song, favorite cover of 2020, bar none. I love every song on this track on this list. Don't get me wrong. Oh man, don't get me wrong. I love every single track on this stream. That's why they're in my top 10. But guys, you better go to that link I just posted in the stream. That is Random's channel. That is that video. I want you guys to have that on repeat. Give it views. Appreciate it. Let it soak over you and your family and your situation, no matter what it is. Subscribe. He's only got 57 subscribers. That needs a lot more. That is such a beautiful version. And Random, I'll be reaching out to you real soon about some more stuff. Hopefully we can inspire many, many more people. All right, guys, but that is the top 10 list. That is the top 10. What did you think? Anything you were surprised about? Anything that didn't make the list? Do you have a cover? Send it through to my Discord. And if you're not involved on my Discord, that's where we post song requests and links and pictures of your gear, and you can ask questions about recording and all that kind of stuff. I'm there all the time. Definitely reach out on there if you want to get in touch with me. I don't want to be one of these YouTubers that's like super difficult to get in touch with. I'm on my Discord all the time, so go ask me questions there. Go get involved. Later, when they get back from school, I'll tell them the good news. Hey, I feel like I should get a little trophy printed up with my logo on it, right? Should I get a little trophy and get it sent out to you? I don't think it's that prestigious, at least not yet. This is the first year I've done it. Really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that was just as a quick follow up. If you guys didn't catch some of the first ones, my number 10 was Karen Matthews singing "Build My Life." Loved her honesty and her rawness. Number 9 was Trumpet Gains with "Oh Holy Night" with the amazing trumpet solo version of "Oh Holy Night." Jumps up an octave at the end, squeals it out. It was awesome. Number 8 was Kristen Inney with "The Waymaker See a Victory" mashup, which was just phenomenal and surprising. Number 7 was Amanda Malala and "The Blessing" in 5 different languages, including a little bit of Oceans thrown in there too. Why not, right? Number 6 was Aaron Trincado with "The Father's House" on saxophone. Aaron was just in the chat before to say thanks. Aaron, you're a superstar if you're still here. If not, we appreciate you, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Number 5 was Ilez and Avi Dobna with "What a Beautiful Name" in Hungarian. Absolutely beautiful. Number 4, Osby Berry with his crazy control and his amazing range, singing "Upper Room" by Hillsong. Number 3 was Unicorn Breeding Ground with "Oh Holy Night" on the violin and the viola. Super short, but super impactful. And then number 2 was the Creative Trio with "Here Again," one of my favorite tracks that I've done with one of my favorite bands to hear doing it. Love those three kids. And then number 1 was Random Music with "The Blessing," with his own instrumentals added to it and his family singing in that terrible situation that brought great joy and great comfort to a man of God in his final days. And that just inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing for all of you guys. Grace, thanks so much for the amazing work that they do. Yeah, Yeah, they're definitely blessing. Hey, Ultima, good to see you. Nani bro, that thanks my kids will be very happy to hear the name on live. Do a shout out. Hey, Elias, Fina, PJ, and JS, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story with the Worship Portal community. There may only be 22,000 of us. Hopefully that grows so I can talk to you two about these copyright issues. But there may only be 22,000 of us. But you have impacted everyone who's going to watch this. So thank you so much. Appreciate it so much, and it's such an honor being on your favorites list. Hey, I'm not sure how much of an honor it is. I'm just some guy that records music and hopes that people get blessed by it. And but I am thankful that you guys shared your talent and your children with us and their talent. We're very, very much appreciated. But shout out, yes, to Elias, Fina, PJ, and JS. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. I'm actually happy we did a sort of normal length stream. That was nice. What I am going to do, blessed to be on your list. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Surely we're very blessed. Have a great week. Thanks so much, guys. Just to wrap it up real quick, Patreon, if you guys appreciate what we're doing here at the Worship Portal, $2 a month on Patreon will really help me get to that 2021 goal that we have this year, so I can go full-time, start producing maybe even 4 tracks a month instead of 2, getting more content out to you, tutorials, teaching, other video series out to you guys. Patreon is super important for that. So if you can, I'd really appreciate you jumping on the Patreon train for as little as $2 a month. Subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. Ultimately, yeah, if we get to 2021, If we get to 2021, I can potentially go full time and maybe even get 4 tracks out a month instead of 2. So I think $2 a month. Who can afford $2 a month, right? Especially if you use these tracks to practice with your worship team or you upload covers to YouTube. $2 a month. Come on, help me out. But I really want to do more for you guys. I really want this to be a full-time thing, and I can just pour out and pour into this amazing community that appreciates it so much. So definitely jump on that. Trying to get to 100,000 subs so I can talk to YouTube about the copyright issues, which making me struggle to make any money on YouTube. But that's really fun. So getting to 100,000 will make me be able to talk to YouTube because they won't talk to me before then. But get involved with that. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Worship Portal. Actually, Twitter's a little bit different, so I'll put that in the chat. And I've also got a new gaming channel where we kind of hang out, we have fun. If you're into gaming, if you just want to chat with me more as well, I'm fully open to chat while I'm gaming. It's not so much. I'm not one of these guys that's going to do something like Call of Duty and I can't talk or whatever. We play FIFA and No Man's Sky. It's super chill. But go follow me on Twitch at the JJ John. It's JJ John because I'm a stutterer. Get it? But I'm also on Instagram and Twitter, so go follow me there. But guys, thanks so much for what you do. Thank you to everyone that was able to share music with me throughout this year. I said hundreds in my tweet, but I kind of had a look, and I think it's over 1,000. I got over 1,000 covers this year, and that just blows me away. Like, absolutely blows me away. The response to these tracks is just phenomenal. So to pick 10 was really difficult, but yeah, I'm really appreciative of you guys that cover my tracks, that appreciate what I do, and yeah, thanks so much for being part of the Worship Portal community. Hopefully this grows and we start doing some more and we start doing more streams and all that kind of stuff. Join me on Twitch for the new gaming channel, Twitter, all that kind of jazz. I already said that. I'm not going to say it again. Guys, I'm going to finish off with one more cover tonight. This is someone who would have literally been number 11 on my list. Just missed out. But this is another big friend of the channel. This is Lita Chin. She plays the violin and she is amazing.